today's topic is rain. I live in New Zealand. I'm a van dweller. I'm an urban van dweller, although I go to the beach quite a bit. I couldn't film it because it was pouring down with rain, but I had breakfast outside, and all of a sudden it starts. What do? Of course you pack up. You don't get yourself wet because you'll be wet all day. And find yourself places where you can actually sort of hide, like where there is cover. Look around. Like I could stay there and still go around my car and clean up my car, or have some breakfast, or even prepare breakfast and have it in the car somewhere else. Prepare yourself. Look around what is there. I am under a cover at the moment. It's council property. It's next to a park. It's got it's an old winery basically. It's a public place. Yes, I'm not allowed to sleep here, but I can sit here and clean up my car because it's council property. Make sure it's not private property, that's all. So yeah, that's another thing that just came up out of the blue. What do you do when it starts raining and you're in a car? There's not much you can do, like but hide or sit in the car and get bored. But yeah, look around. What's there? Go to the mall. Things like that. Keep yourself inside. There's free Wi-Fi in every mall these days. In our country, anyway, and most countries. Like if I look at Canada and Chrome posts, and USA posts and stuff like that. Walmart, they all have Wi-Fi and stuff like that. Over here it's the same. As long as you're not out in the wop wop, which we call bush, wop wop, out in the wop wop. Yeah, just look around. What's around you? You like open your eyes and go like, I could go there. I could go there. Drive past and you go like, that's a nice place to have breakfast. That's a nice place. Like next time I come around here, I'm just gonna have breakfast or lunch over here. That's what I did yesterday in next to a cemetery. I love cemeteries. Sorry, some people are probably creeped out of it. I love cemeteries because there's nobody there, especially the old ones. Got these big old trees, and I'll show you at some stage. One of my favorite spots is a cemetery with a toilet, water. The workers just wave, hi, hi. You know, it's not a big issue for them as long as they don't sleep there. And they lock it up at night time anyway. And I would be a bit creeped out when I slept there, but you know, myself. But during the day, if you try to find places and they're really peaceful. There's not a lot of people around, especially not when Monday to Friday when everybody's working. There's a few people walking their dogs in the morning, because that's a cemetery is basically a park as well. You know, well, we've got these big cemeteries, which are acres and acres and acres of them. Especially one in West Auckland, where I just can sit all day and not be bothered. If I want to go to the toilet, I can go to the toilet. If I want to top up my water, I top up my water. If I want to go have Burger King, or just shoot over to Burger King and come back again. Take your rubbish though. You're like, wherever you go, and I can see that a lot, especially in the industrial state where I stay as well. Oh my God, people just chuck things out the window. I hate that. And I've got actually one of those rubbish pickers, you know, like that you don't have to, like it's a stick, you don't have to pick it, like you don't have to touch it. And I continuously sort of use it and clean my area where I stay, because I don't like to live around rubbish. And just put it in a white bag and chuck it in the next bin that I find. Yeah, so yeah, look around. That's basically my message for today. Look around. What is suitable for me? And when you're driving around as well, like, oh, that's a nice spot. That's that's a nice corner. That's a nice park. Oh, there's a toilet over there. Go and check out the toilet. That's for us. It's very important to know where the toilets are, because we don't like travel from, you know, British Columbia to Nova Scotia or whatever, you know, from east to west coast or west to east coast, and we're just in a one sort of area, because I still work and you might still work as well. You need to be in that area. And my kids are here, which I'm connected to, and take them out for dinner or take them out for lunch, coffee, whatever. Pick them up from school. Take them to dancing, stuff like that, you know. So that's why I'm confined in one space. Unless I got a long weekend, you know, just and bang my head and fall over. But that's history. I'm good now. Keep looking around. Make notes as well. I've got a notebook here. Like, when I come, like, oh, that was nice. So you can actually go back. And what I did as well, is actually put it in my diary where I went. So if I get lost, or like my brain doesn't work, and I go like, where did I go over the last few weeks? Like, what is a good place? What is something different? Or what is a good place to go to where there is shelter? What is a good place to go to where they have new toilets, or like, where it's clean? Where is a good place to go to where they got Wi-Fi? Where's a good place to go to where I can have a shower? Like, where's a good place where I can hang out my washing? You know? If you want to sort of hang out your duvets and stuff for a bit, you can't do that in the city. You got to do it in the park, or somewhere where you don't get disturbed and where people go like, question mark, you know. So yeah, open your eyes, look around, remember, write down, if you got a memory like me, like a fish, write it down, and go back to it every once in a while. Like, oh, I want to go somewhere else. Oh, I went over there. Oh yeah, that's a nice place. To have lunch or breakfast or sleep, you know, things like that. So yeah, do it that way. That's my way of doing it. I'm not gonna say like that will be your way. If you got a big fan, you can basically park everywhere and have your breakfast and have your lunch, and you got a kitchen in there and stuff like that. People who live in an RV or in a station wagon, completely different story. You can't just go and put your table and your chair out there in front of other people and have your breakfast. Yeah, you can understand that, okay? All right, I hope you got something out of this. It's nearly 10 minutes I've been talking, way too long. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye, Nico signing off.